Hidden in the deepest corners of the African night is a creature that frightens the hearts and disturbs the dreams of the Zulu people. Its name is the dwarf demon Tokolosh, an evil being that hides under beds and torments its victims with nightmares and curses. Think of a hideous creature with wrinkled skin and coarse hair, red eyes glowing with malice, and a distorted mouth in a cruel smile. Its long, bony fingers and its sharp claws, ready to grab and scratch. Its long, slimy tongue stretches out like a snake, eagerly licking its lips in anticipation of its next victim. The Tokolosh is a purely evil being, bred by wizards and witches to serve as their evil minions. It thrives on fear and pain, reveling in wreaking mayhem and destruction. It lies hidden under beds, awaiting the darkness of night to strike, its evil giggling echoing in the ears of its helpless victims. Its victims are randomly targeted, their homes invaded during the night. It drags them under their beds, using its long, bony fingers to latch onto their ankles and pull them to the floor. The Tokolosh whispers nightmares in their ears, torturing them with horrid and desperate visions. It rips and bites them, scarring them in ways that never quite heal. But the Tokolosh is not just satisfied with tormenting its victims. It can also lead to illness, accidents, and even death. The monster can make people trip and fall, break bones, suffer from mysterious illnesses, and experience vivid nightmares that drive them insane. He manipulates people, turning friends into enemies. The Tokolosh legend is more than a fairy tale. It reflects the fears and anxieties of African society. It represents the dark side of human nature, the ability for evil and cruelty. It is a warning about the perils of witchcraft and black magic, for evil can hide in any place, even under our own beds. Somewhere in the deepest Scottish mountains, there lies one creature so frightening that its name alone chills the blood of anyone who dares to mention it. Fakan. This creature is like something out of the darkest of nightmares, an aberration of nature. Fakan is depicted as a grotesque and unique figure, with only one eye in its forehead, a single arm extending from its awkward torso, and one leg supporting it as it trudges across the dark, stony ground of the highlands. Its breathing, raspy and heavy, reverberates like a dark wind through the trees, and the few who have met it say that its single eye shines with an ancient and unfathomable hatred. Fakan is a solitary being, accursed by nature itself to roam without company, its existence marked by pure anger and resentment. Its presence is a bad omen, and when it appears, the land becomes dry, the animals flee, and even the trees wither, as if an invisible shadow drained the life around them. No songs are written about it, nor tales of heroism and bravery, only accounts of horror, and villagers who mysteriously disappeared after spotting it from afar in the foggy hills. Highland shepherds warn people never to walk alone at nightfall, and to avoid caves where the wind is wailing like a distant cry, as they believe these are Fakan's hideouts. Some believe that it is the embodiment of loneliness, a spirit distorted by the world's rejection, one that now only spreads fear. Others say that it is a somber gatekeeper, a being that protects an ancient and forgotten mystery in the mountains, one that humans must never learn about. While its existence is cloaked in secrecy, everyone can agree that crossing its path is terrible. Whoever sees Fakan and evades its wrath is seldom the same again. Their mind is tormented by the deep and unique gaze that pierces all the way to the soul, as if they had been shown a peek into something far beyond human understanding.